In this video, I want to show you how to create a goose chase. Upon logging into Goosechase Edu, go to My Games. If you've created any games, you will see them. And the nice thing is, after you create a game, is you can easily copy them. And so, if I wanted to duplicate it and use it for a different purpose, I could. I can also share the game. And when I share the game, then when I enable sharing, I can simply get the link that's given and email it directly to anyone or share via Facebook or Twitter, which is really nice. And so when I'm ready, I'm just going to go new game. And you can choose to upload an image or not. I usually do, as that helps students understand what is going on. You will then give a game. So I may call this game number 1. You're welcome to give it a description. I have not had a lot of opportunity to use and find success with a game location. More often than not, it actually kicks my students out or doesn't allow them to enter the game. Sometimes the GPS is not specific enough, so I usually do not use that. If you wanted to use a password, you could, and so that would keep everyone from starting until you give them the password. Once you have done that, you have to also give a description, and then you will hit save and continue. And then you're ready to do what are called missions. Missions are like tasks, and you have 3 options: photo, video missions, which will use the camera on the device; a text-based mission. Text-based missions are nice, in which you can grade an answer, but it is important because spelling does count. It is not case sensitive, but spelling does count. And then again, I don't have a lot of success with GPS here. You can also pull missions from different games if you want to recycle them. And Goosechase also has some already populated missions. I will tell you, some of these may not be as appropriate for school. So, but you are definitely welcome to use those and make them appropriate. And so when you're in your mission, you can create your mission. We're going to create our first mission. And we have to tell it which kind. We're going to do video, and we'll have to give it a title. And then you're going to tell what involved to complete the mission. And as you're ready, you will fill that in. And so you can say, snap a picture of your team. I always like to do that. And that way I know who's on which team in case I forget. You can assign different point values. You also have the ability to attach an image or a link, which can be nice. And under advanced settings, you can choose to either let other teams see them or not. If for some reason you would prefer not to let other teams see some of those, you can hide those in the feed and then hit the save function. After you've created your missions, then you can go to participants, and you can either choose to do teams or individual. You can pre-create teams, but again, my recommendation is, inevitably if you create teams ahead of time, someone's absent, something happens, and so I usually just do teams and allow them to input in who's on their team individually or with a team picture, as you saw. And then start and stop. With start and stop, you can go ahead and choose when the game starts. You can start it automatically. I usually just do manual, and I will set it to run for whatever amount of time I need. And then the game is alive, as they would say, it's live, and participants can play. You can then, as the teacher, monitor the different activities going on. You will notice down here at the bottom there is a game code. When students are on their devices and pull up Goosechase, then they can oftentimes find the game simply by finding the game code. So if you provide that to them, that will let them go ahead and join in with the game. Other than that, most things run fairly simple. You do have the ability to do push notifications, which are really important. If you had teams, you can actually send a message out and you can say, for example, report back to the class in 5 minutes and then send the message. You can adjust team scores by positive or negative. You can remove a team if there is a team that is not following your directions. And then once you have submissions, you can also go in and award bonuses. If teams do something exceptional, you can add points beyond that. Hopefully that will help you get started with the Goose Chase.